Welcome to the Startup Funding Espresso. I'm Hall T. Martin, where we talk about how to raise funding and invest in startups and the time it takes to drink an espresso. If you have a question about startup funding or investing, please go to the website, startupfundingespresso.com, and type in your question into the chat bot in the lower right corner to receive an answer. I hope you enjoy this episode. Hello, this is Hall T. Martin with the Startup Funding Espresso, your daily shot at startup funding and investing. FDA approval is a lengthy and involved process with therapeutic drugs that startups must go through. Here's a list of key steps to achieve FDA approval. After basic research, the founder applies for an Investigational New Drug Application called an IND. The founder takes a proposed therapeutic or drug through 4 phases of clinical trials. Phase 1 is for safety testing, Phase 2 is for effectiveness, Phase 3 focuses on additional safety testing to determine side effects, and Phase 4 focuses on additional efficacy tests. After testing comes the New Drug Application, or NDA. The FDA reviews the NDA, including the clinical data and research to determine approval. There are fast-track paths for drugs that treat serious medical conditions that have no current solution. There is also a breakthrough therapy path for drugs that show substantial improvement over the current solution. For investing in therapeutic startups, consider the FDA pathway for the drug and where it currently resides on that pathway. Thank you for joining us for the Startup Funding Espresso, where we help startups and investors connect for funding. Let's go start listening to today. Hall T. Martin is the director of Investor Connect, which is a 501c3 nonprofit dedicated to the education of investors for early-stage funding. All opinions expressed by Hall and podcast guests are solely their own opinions and do not reflect the opinion of Investor Connect. This podcast is for informational purposes only and should not be relied upon as a basis for investment decisions.